Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angryprepper. So today I'm filming off the GoPro because there's a storm coming in. Hopefully you guys can see it right behind me there. Right, so and the wind mic on here is pretty good. It's decent anyway. So anyway, listen, this is going to be a quick video. As of right now, we are watching multiple cyber attacks happen around America, around the world actually, right? So just this morning when we woke up, when we all woke up that is, there was internet outage. Obviously that was a hack. Now I know that the cloud service, somebody another, they mentioned that they had a glitch in their system. Bullshit. We have way too many things going on right now, and all of a sudden this was a glitch. I'm not buying it. That being said, guys, these hackers, these ransomware guys, they're stepping up their game. So, guys, with that being said, we need to be extra ready. I mean, listen, most of us are ready, about as ready as we're going to get. With this new attack, with this new thing happening. Listen, we saw the Colonial Pipeline, right? We saw the meatpacking plant last week. Then they had a data breach here in New York City. One of the city employee agencies' data was breached. That was yesterday, the day before, right? And then all over the country, we're seeing these little things pop up. What do you think is next? Right, at some point they're going to hit the power grid. Now, the crazy shit is that the United States government is watching this and they're like, let's see where this goes. I can't believe the stance they're taking right now, as opposed to fucking heading this off, stronger security around all of our shit. Everybody is being a bag of shit and sitting there and waiting to see how bad this is going to get. We know how bad this is going to get, so why fucking wait? So why are we waiting for this thing to get worse? Well, obviously, not obviously, but I like to say there's a plan in play. There's got to be a plan in play if you're waiting for something to get worse. That's like having cancer, knowing about it, and the cancer being, you know, a small spot in your liver. But you're like, fuck it, let's see how worse this can get, and then you let it grow. Hackers or cyber hackers or cyber attackers, they are the cancer, bottom line, and they are growing. And instead of anybody doing anything, we're just waiting and seeing what's going to happen. So, back to the power grid. The power grid's probably next, guys. And yes, there's multiple power grids throughout the country, right? So there's the main one that supplies us, I think, out of Canada. That's the one that went out in 2003. They can absolutely attack that and put us in blackout, or they could do rolling blackouts, which is pushing, setting it off in a sense that you get the power knocked off downtown, but you keep the power on here, but then you knock the power off here and you turn it back on up there, right? Rolling blackouts. Either way, guys, it seems like we're going to have to be prepared for some serious shit this summer. Not to mention this fucking heat. It's fucking June, and we have 2 hot days or 3 hot days in a row already. I mean, that coupled with fucking a power outage, guys, mayhem in cities like New York. So, I definitely will do a video on that, but we are talking about right now is the possibility of a blackout. The power grid has to be next. Now, is it definite? No, I'm not going to sit here and be like, yo, it's happening. It could happen. There's a high chance of it happening just because of where we are. And what I mean where we are, I'm talking about where we are right now in 2021. I mean, shit, guys, so many of the things fucking happen. Why the fuck now? Why not complicate problems with this fucking shit blackout, right? And a blackout in the summertime, guys, sucks. It's the worst. It's bad. If you never experienced a blackout in the summertime, it sucks. It sucks balls. So, especially because there's no AC, everything's hot. I mean, I know I would head upstate where it's a lot cooler, at least at night, and I could deal with that. But the city blackout sucks, dude. And forget about the crime. We all know crime's going to spike because no power, no lights, people are going to be doing shit they're not supposed to be doing. And then I would absolutely drive my family up to her family's in Connecticut, and then I would fucking stay here in the city. Why would I stay in the city? Well, because, guys, I have work. I still have a responsibility. Not everything is run and hide. I know a lot of you guys want me to move out of the city, but unfortunately, even if I moved out of the city and some shit happened, I still have to come back in the city to work. It's just how it runs. A lot of us don't run, we don't falter, we don't pander to the bullshit. We fucking stay and tackle what the problem is. That's like what the Trade Center was hit. Every fireman was like, man, that's scary, I'm not going in there. They went in there. Motherfuckers knew they weren't coming out. So the fact that we all signed up for this kind of job, we signed up for the danger that comes along with it. Cop, fireman, EMT, right? We signed up for this shit. So we can't sit there and run at the fucking, the hint of some problem. Don't work that way. So, being that something's coming, being that we could be headed towards a shit summer, a blackout possibly. Listen, guys, a power grid, a cyber attack on a power grid, I think is a lot worse than an EMP going off. Now, some people will argue the other way around, but some people will argue an EMP is worse because the power grid has to actually be rebuilt, and a lot of our parts are in China, and China will hold the, they'll hold that over our heads. They'll hold that over our heads, and then we'll have to give X, Y, and Z. But a cyber attack, they can do it whenever they want. At least with an EMP, once it's fixed, hopefully, once it's fixed in a timely manner, which is probably not going to happen, but if it's fixed in a timely manner, at the very least, the United States can harden it. You can't harden anything against a cyber attack. You can make it harder for them to hack into you, but you can't, it's never impenetrable. There's no such thing as impenetrable when it comes to the internet. Never. If any cyber attack company or cyber security company, sorry, tells you that it's impenetrable, walk away from them right now. They're fucking lying. There's no such thing. Everything on the internet can be hacked into, period. It's just how it is. You can make it tough for them so that when you notice them hacking into your system, you can tackle it. But you can't stop it. There's no such thing as stopping in the internet. Hackers are very, very, very fucking creative, have a lot of time in their hand, and they can sit there and hack into anything and everything they want. Guys can hack into the government's fucking system. If it's hackable, it's done. The thing is, the more firewalls, the more protection you put around what you don't want to be hacked, it just takes them longer to get to it. Until a smart kid comes along and figures it out and breaks in right away. But that happens here and there. So guys, this was just a quick video on the bullshit that's been going on the last couple of weeks. Cyber attacks. Cyber attacks everywhere. We just need to be ready. And when the power goes out, guys, assume the worst. Right? Get on your ham radios, talk to a couple other people, and if they're all telling you, like a guy in California is telling you he lost power too, and you're here in New York, assume the worst. Right? Don't sit there and think, oh, it's just local, it'll be fine. No. You know what it is. And that's when you throw your plan into action, whatever your plan is. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching.